Well, every single leaf decided to fall off the tree at one time, it looks like. It's like a little stencil of a skyline. That's so funny. Anyways, and has the valves tapping every time it starts. So it's safe to say this RB20 with, what, 186, almost 187,000 kilometers on it, probably like 100,000 miles of a lot of abuse, is getting really tired. Today I'm gonna go grab some coolant because I think I have mostly water in the 240. Last night froze here for the first time in Omaha for the season, so I want to make sure that it's not gonna crack the block because that would be my luck. If you saw my last vlog, or a couple vlogs ago, this 240 is having transmission issues as well as like clutch issues. So for the time being, I have to start the car in gear for it to move. So we're gonna see if it actually does it this time. And E85 does not like the cold, so this will be really interesting. See, the car's just rolling back anyways, so it's like, it moves like it's an automatic. It's supposed to be up to like 65 today, but right now it's about 45 and I'm heading to a Cars and Coffee at this new place called Stories. Let's be honest, I should be bringing one of my own cars, but instead I'm just gonna bring you guys along with me and we'll go check some stuff out and hopefully there's something worth our time. I'm gonna be out here raw dogging this. I got no friends coming with, no baby mama coming with, no film camera, no nice camera, just my trusty little vlog camera and some good vibes. Max with the heat. I have a bunch of stuff to do today around the house, getting ready for the baby, and I'm building the worst sim rig on the planet. So Tony's gonna take over.
Tony vlogs, Tony vlog.
What are you doing today, Tony?
Today we're going to install some LCAs and show you guys the exhaust I put on. That's pretty much it. Hopefully there's no issues, but it's scrapeyard.
Tony's gonna be taking about a 30-minute drive out to an undisclosed location, and hopefully in the future, maybe in the next vlog probably,
yeah,
we're gonna show you guys our new shop space. Did it fall out?
Yeah.
Did we put a factory one on there?
Yeah.
Boom! So this is Tony's new exhaust that he paid the ridiculous price of
$0.
free 99. God damn it. I mean, for being free, that looks pretty solid to me. Yep, we're happy with that.
When I'm driving, it's like, I forgot what driving a car with a big exhaust on it was like. It's like...
Yep. I mean, there might be some ways we could get that thing up a little bit, but you get to work on a lift today. It's taking place real quickly. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna get painted over the winter.
By who?
I can't tell you.
We're gonna plan on doing turbo kit for sure, and for sure getting this thing painted. So super excited about the next stage on this.
Speaking of which,
what?
I can show you the parts that I bought from Trevor.
Oh yeah, so shout out Trevor Moody, being another one of the S-Chassis OGs in Omaha. A lot of my cool parts on my S-Chassis came from Trevor. He is the sort of guy that anytime you need anything, he has. What is that?
This is the heads-up display harness for the cluster.
If you guys didn't know this, there's two kinds of displays on a S-Chassis. You have your analog, which is there's gonna be the single cam version and the dual cam version. They both rev out to different numbers, and then you have a digital one that does the same. But the digital, you can run the heads-up display without having the illumination on the windshield. You just have to make sure that you have all the proper wiring. And then a MAF, RB20 DET, very interesting.
That's what I looked up. It said it was either for an Infiniti M30, but then the same part number is also for an RB20.
I think they are the same actually. Probably want to go to Z32 eventually, but we're just gonna run that for now because that's gonna be the similar size. And oh, you cracked open the chipped one?
I got it. And it's already tuned.
Who tuned it?
This is our Syntropy.
So we're gonna have two cars that are turbocharged and they're both going to be RS enthalpy tuned. At first you were hesitant about doing a chip ROM tune, I know.
Yeah,
but
then I was like, this is too cheap to not pass up, and it worked with Trevor's car, so
it's straightforward.
It's proven.
My thing is, I know that we're kind of in the 1% right now, I'd say, about everyone else is going Link ECU, Haltech, or AEM, and obviously I don't blame you guys, but RS enthalpy has worked for us, so we're going to continue to do that. And we're cripplingly broke, and we don't want to go in more debt. All right, we suck. In just one sec before we go over to Tony installing this, he's going to show you the arms that Tanner Heinz are extended for him. So if you guys don't know a lot about S chassis, basically what these arms are going to do is push out the bottom portion of this wheel. There's a lower control arm that mounts to the knuckle about right here, and this is going to push it out about an inch. It'll probably give him about 6 degrees of camber and really fill out that wheel well a little bit, because when you push this forward, you also move this radius out a little bit that way, so it's going to make that look really, really nice.
Shout out FedEx?
Yeah, shout out. Well, that's rare. Usually we don't like FedEx, but they did really good.
Dropped them off yesterday at like 4 p.m. Got here today at 1300.
It's pretty impressive. I think Tanner lives about 4 hours away from us in Ames.
Yeah. You can smell that fresh paint.
Yummy. So you can see here, this part is cut away from the lower control arm, and then this piece is made and fills in this. So it looks like he went with about an inch.
25 mil?
25 millimeters. It's gonna be really nice how much that fills out, and you're gonna have a performance gain from this as well. Or this is your sway bar end link, and these are your tension rods. There's no bump stop that goes there. But that's not a big deal. He shouldn't have any over centering issues because your knuckles aren't modified. Yeah, not yet. As we know, I've had some bad experiences with over centering. So from here, I'm gonna hand off the baton to Tony, and he's gonna be taking you guys the rest of the day. I wish you luck. I hope that was in the shot.
All right, so we're here in the shop. Gonna put on some LCAs. Can't find a jack, so I gotta use one of these little wheel things that you put on all four, and then so you can like move it like side to side and stuff like that. But you gotta do it one wheel at a time. Okay, so we finally got all of the lift points on. Kind of pain in the ass without a jack because the car's low, but we got it. Here's the new exhaust from China stuff. Holds on quite nicely though. Oh, I've never seen that. Drive shaft shop. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna start doing is taking the wheel off. This is the piece that we're gonna be replacing today, so it connects to your tension rod, and then the subframe right here, and then on the knuckle you have one little nut with a cotter pin on it. You gotta take that off and then put it back on. Do that on the other side and you're good to go. So to remove the lower control arm, you need a number 10 Allen key with a 17mm socket on the bottom side, right here. The ball joint nut is a 22mm or 7/8, and then you have to take the cotter pin out as well. That's kind of a pain in the butt, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, so here's the comparison. Here's the extended arm. This is a stock arm. Had to kind of heat it up a little bit on the knuckle right there and smack it with a hammer to get it out, but wasn't too bad. Did realize that I need to find some bolts for this right here because it's a little flimsy. Should be a sway bar there, but wasn't on the car when I got it, so fuck it, we ball. Hi Sean. Alright, so we put the LCAs on, they're all bolted up, but as you can see I have a lot of toe out on both sides. Alright, it's an hour later. Had some people being loud, so we're at the point where I think I need new outers and inners on both sides because of the toe, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's quite a bit of toe out in that wheel or that rotor right now. So I think it's a Maxima inner and an S14 outer that I need in order for it to be super good, but we'll see. Might take it for a test drive and go from there, but as of right now, that's where we sit. Okay, so we put the wheels on, and that just magnifies how much toe out I really have. This is not drivable in the current state. Sean just drove me to the O'Reilly's, and we got some, these I had, so I'm gonna put these on because my current boots are tore. But we got some of the S14 outers with the Maxima inners. These are 2006 Nissan Maxima inners with like a 96 240SX outer, because the inners are longer than the stock S13 ones, and that's what we need because there's so much toe out right now. Sean's taking this side out. I got my side taken out already. So as you can see, the boot isn't really, the boot's torn, but this piece is like right here. So you can see how much longer the S14 or the Maxima inner is compared to the S13.
Safety first.
So we put in the new S14 outer with the Maxima inner, and we had to cut a little bit off like I showed you earlier. Now we're sitting like this, way better than what we were earlier. However, it's still a little too far toed out for my liking, so we're gonna adjust it and then take it for a drive. So we got it the best we could do for now. Much better than before. Alright, so it's been a few days since the last update, but...
What's up, everybody? My little 4-day hiatus.
He's back.
You stoked on him?
Yeah, dude. And,
yeah, that's what that needed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, it's just that, I'm gonna go...
Do you have the keys yet? Is this you right now?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
We did say